Hey y'all, it's Melissa from The Little Four That Could. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a homeschooling mom to 3 kiddos, and that's mostly what you find on my channel. So if you are a homeschooler too, or thinking about homeschooling and would like to see some of that content, definitely hit the red subscribe button so you can catch all my videos. And of course I do some other mom kind of content too, and allergy life content as well. Today I am going to talk with you about meal planning. So if you're interested in seeing my new strategy for meal planning, stick around. Okay y'all, so first of all I have to tell you that this is totally an unplanned moment. Well, this video is not unplanned, but I'm filming it at a time when I did not plan to film it because Hazel, our house pig, if you haven't seen any of my videos, go check out Hazel, the house pig, is having a little bit of urinary issues. And today is actually a co-op day, and normally we leave the house at about 8:20 or so in the morning for co-op. It's about a 30-minute drive away from us. And we typically don't get home till, maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe a little before 4. And she normally does fine. She's very house trained, and she normally has no trouble staying in the house all day while we're gone on co-op day. But because of whatever's going on right now, we're waiting for a urinalysis from the vet. Is that way too much information? Sorry. To figure out what's going on with her. But I was just worried to leave her all day long. So I drove to co-op, dropped my kids off. I don't teach first, second, and third period. So typically I stay there because, like I said, it's about a 30-minute drive from here. So typically I stay there and get work done there. Or I'll go to Starbucks close by or somewhere. Or sit in an empty classroom or something like that and get work done there. But I really felt like I needed to come home and let her out to go to the bathroom. And so I drove back home, and I felt a little bit guilty, to be honest, because I'm having a cup of coffee and the house is super quiet, and I thought, why not go ahead and film in a quiet house? What's that? I don't even know. So first of all, again, are these not the most gorgeous mugs? If you did not see my video about these Swiss mugs, definitely check it out because they're my new favorite mug ever. And look, teal, the color for food allergy awareness. Makes me so happy. So does coffee. Anyway, so yeah, it's quiet here, which is weird because it's never quiet. And I feel a little guilty that I'm in the house by myself. Well, not totally by myself. Hazel, the house pig, is here, and of course our parrots are here. But it feels weird. Do you ever get mom guilt when you when you're alone? Am I the only one? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I'm getting off on rabbit trails. Also, I teach musical theater at co-op, and today is a choreography day, so I'm going to be teaching dancing today. Thus the, hair and all, I'm in dancing clothes. But anyway, now that I've said a bunch of things that don't matter, let's talk about meal planning. So first of all, I've always been a meal planner, always. Even before I had my allergy kid, I was a meal planner when I was teaching full time. It's hard to feed, your family, and gosh darn it, they want to eat dinner every single night. Go figure. So, dinner is something you have to have every night. And we are I am very conscious about having family meals together. I feel like the family unit is sort of falling apart in our society, and that is in turn kind of making our society fall apart. So it has always been a priority for me to sit at the dinner table and have dinner. Now, obviously, that can't happen every night. We have things. And, you know, as the kids get older, I feel like we tend to have more things. But we are typically, I would say, we usually sit down at the dinner table and eat dinner as a family 6 nights a week, usually. If we're real, like if we've got a lot of stuff going on in the same week, sometimes it's less than that. But that is very much a priority to me. And so that is what I try to do. It's obviously made more complicated having an allergy kid because you can't just order pizza or, whip up a casserole. They'll have cream of something soup in them or cheese or both, neither which he can have. I make a safe cream of soup, but that's labor intensive. So I don't love to do casseroles. I wish I could, but anyway, so dinner is just not simple here because of the allergies. And so, it's a lot of whole foods that we eat here and fresh produce and, cooking everything from scratch. And that's time consuming. And for me, if I don't really have a plan, after homeschooling all day and doing all the things that we're doing throughout our days, if I don't have a plan, then I tend to fail at dinner. So, I plan by the week, which I did a video on this before, I think. But I'm switching things up a little. So if you've watched any of my videos, or seen on Instagram, that we're HelloFresh people. And I've been using HelloFresh for a long time. I love it. They have things that not all their meals are safe, but a lot of their meals I can very easily, they're either completely safe on their own as they came, or there's little things here and there that I can swap out to make them safe really easily. Like, obviously HelloFresh meals don't come with butter. They tell you to use your own butter. Well, I have vegan butter. So little switches like that are easy to make, I can do with HelloFresh, which is one of the reasons I love HelloFresh. And I did a video about HelloFresh as far as allergy families and how that works for us and how it might work for you if you are an allergy family and are dealing with any kind of food allergies. It makes my life so much easier. I love it. And so I have been collecting all of my HelloFresh recipes, because another thing I love about HelloFresh is these recipe cards that come with your meals. Hold on, let me take one out. This is heavy. These recipe cards that come with the meals really tell you everything you need to have to make the meal. And so even if you don't have the kit, even if you don't order the kit, you can really easily recreate most of these and just go to the grocery store and buy what you need and make them again without ordering the kit, if that makes sense, which I love. So let me show you what I did. I made this binder and I put tabs in by protein. I've gotten a couple of their lunches, and then recently I got my first turkey, which is weird to me that we just now got turkey. Anyway, so I've been saving them and keeping them in there, the ones we like, that is. Although, I can't think of one we haven't liked that I've thrown away, the card. I don't think there's one we haven't liked. Anyway, so those are all in there. And recently, someone, I won't name any names, was complaining that perhaps HelloFresh costs more than if I just buy groceries and plan and make everything for the week on my own. So I have currently paused HelloFresh so that I can prove to this someone that that's not true. But that being said, somebody's doing yard work. Can you hear that? It's really loud. Anyway, that being said, right now things are a little bit different. But whether I'm using HelloFresh or not, this is the new strategy that I've been using for meal planning for a couple of weeks now, even though I haven't totally finished setting it up. But it's working beautifully. And I'd like to thank my friend Kristen for this idea. I don't think she watches my channel, but if you're watching, Kristen, thank you. So I hate to meal plan. Hate it. Like, hate it. I just like feel like I'm always like doing the same things. And Hazel, do not pee in the house. Feel like I'm doing all the same things all the time. And anyway, I struggle every week when I sit down to meal plan for the week. I'm just like, ugh, like I hate it. So let me tell you what I'm doing now that has changed my life. So first of all, I have this Erin Condren planner that like has my whole life in it. Like this is my brain right here. I love it. I think I did a video on this too. I'll try to link it. But it has all these little mini books in it. And so this is like my bullet journal planner, like, and my to-do list. And then this one is my meal planning. This one is my budget book. And this one back here is a brain dump where like when I think of something or I have like a aha moment or whatever, I write it in there so I don't forget it later, because I'll forget it. I would forget in my head if it wasn't attached. Anyway, so I just pulled this one out here to show you. So let me show you what I do. I've showed you this part before. This part hasn't changed. So we are not breakfast people. So this planner, let me show you a blank page actually. Ooh, I gotta order another one. I'm almost out of room in this baby. Okay, so it has your 7 days of the week, right? And then it has breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we are not breakfast people around here because we're not morning people. So I have these stickers. Let me show you. That like say, don't forget, or today. And I put those over where it says breakfast because I don't plan breakfast. And this is the column where before I start planning, I write what we have going on that day or that night. So that when I'm deciding what meals to do which day, I know, you know, like Monday nights, Brooks has CAP. So somebody's gone to CAP and an adult has to take him and pick him up. And so things like that. And like Thursdays, I know that we're at co-op all day. So I'll write co-op right there so that I know when I'm, you know, when I'm plugging dinners in, like I am not going to be home all day long. So on Thursdays, I generally try to plan something that either goes in the crock pot or that's super simple and quick and fast, or sometimes I'll make something ahead that I can just pop in the oven, something like that. So that's the first thing I do. I write down what we've got going on that day that might or does affect mealtime. And then, to be honest with you, I was planning lunch for a while and then I stopped because I would make something that I thought was just fabulous for lunch and my kids wouldn't eat it. So I gave up. Also, since my big kids started working at Chick-fil-A, generally they get Chick-fil-A at the end of their shift and that's what they eat for lunch. So lunch is kind of like a non-issue now. It's usually just Ford and me that are eating lunch, and so I make a sandwich or chicken nuggets or something quick and easy for him because that's what he wants anyway. And then I'll make a salad or a, you know, whatever for me. So I don't even plan lunch anymore. But then I write my dinners here. And so, first of all, Monday night is always spaghetti night at our house. Now, personally, I hate spaghetti. Hate it. Don't like it. And so I don't generally eat spaghetti. But Monday night is spaghetti night at our house. I'm not really sure when that tradition started, to be honest. But every Monday night we have spaghetti, except for, I will say, what's today? Thursday. This week I did not. I switched it up and I thought it wouldn't be a big deal. Y'all, I think it just started pouring raining. I had mutiny on my hands. Do you hear me? Mutiny. The kids were like, whoa, 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 whoa. What is happening? What are you feeding us? It is Monday night. It is supposed to be spaghetti. I mean, they were upset that it was not spaghetti. And I had no idea that not serving spaghetti on a Monday night would cause such a ruckus. But oh my gracious, did it ever. So, needless to say, I learned my lesson about that, and Monday night will forever be spaghetti night from here on out. Across the board. Not gonna risk that again. Man, oh man, it was ugly. Whew. So Monday's easy, right? Done. Spaghetti every week. Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. It's always Taco Tuesday on Tuesdays. Always. Now, I will say I changed the tacos up. Now, my family tends to like beef, just plain old ground beef tacos the best. I get a little tired of that, so I like to switch it up. And HelloFresh actually has a lot of really great taco recipes for different kinds of tacos with different kinds of salsa, pineapple salsa, and different kinds of tacos. So I like to change it up some, and sometimes I'll serve other ones, and my family will tolerate it. But they really would just rather have plain old ground beef tacos, which is really easier. So I don't know why I just don't do that every week, because they wouldn't complain. But anyway, regardless, Tuesday night is also taken care of, because Tuesday night is always Taco Tuesday. So sometimes I take a minute to figure out what kind of tacos I want to make. But generally, that's easy peasy done. Tacos. Easy, right? So then, that's 2. So that leaves me 5 dinners that I have to pick out for the rest of the week. And every time I get to that point, I'm like, ugh, what am I gonna make them for dinner? Like, it's just so frustrating. So my friend Kristen had this amazing idea. She's so smart, to make a list of all the dinners that you cook. Because, we all have our things that we cook, like I'm a little adventurous, and I will get on, the internet sometimes and just like Google, I don't know, to find some new fun recipes to try. So I'm not scared to try a new recipe. I do, but we all have those dinners that we just go to naturally. Those are the ones we tend to just cook over and over and over. And it's fine, because your family likes them and you like them and whatever. So I started, and I haven't finished, but I started writing it down, all of the things that I know that I cook, that we all like, that are allergen free, blah, 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 that meet all the criteria for our crazy difficult eating over here in our allergy house. And of course I'm going to type this up, because I don't think I am, but my family accuses me of being OCD. I don't think that's true. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to finish this list. I'm going to type it up, and then I'm going to hole punch it and put it in the front of the HelloFresh notebook. And then, when I'm meal planning, every member of my family that's not me is going to be responsible for picking a meal either off of the list in the front of the book or one of the HelloFresh recipes in the book. Y'all, it's brilliant. Kristen is so smart. So guess who doesn't have to meal plan anymore? I mean, not really. They're taking care of 4 of my meals because I have 3 children and 1 spouse. Y'all, why did I never think of this before? Kristen is so smart. Thank you, Kristen. So, then guess what? 4 plus 2 equals 6. And guess what? That only leaves 1 more dinner that I haven't planned. So then I get to pick off the list. Y'all, it has been, I'm not gonna lie, it has been life-changing. I know that probably sounds silly, but if you're a mom who have a family that wants to eat dinner every night, I mean, gosh, I'm telling you, it's the best thing ever. And if you don't have that many children, or you have more children, you know, then I don't know. You're gonna have to, like, you know, make a rotation schedule. I don't know, figure it out. But for me, it works perfectly because everybody gets their spaghetti, everybody gets their tacos, right? Then everybody gets their own meal, and the rule is you cannot complain about a meal that somebody else chose because you chose one too, and everybody has to eat the meal that you chose, and they're not allowed to complain about it. Y'all, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Changed my life. So there you have it. There is my new amazing meal plan strategy that goes in my little brain book. It's the best thing, y'all. It's the best thing. I know I sound ridiculously excited about it, but I'm just telling you, if you knew how much I dreaded meal planning every week, and now it takes virtually all the burden off of me. Now, there is also a rule that we can't pick like the same thing, you know. So to alleviate arguments, I always choose last because whatever. And then the 3 children alternate who gets to choose first each week in case, like, you know, Ford chose the one Brooks was going to choose, and then they get in. You get to choose first next week. Sorry, that one's taken. Choose another one. We also have a rule that we try not to repeat 2 weeks in a row, which sounds kind of dumb because we repeat spaghetti and tacos every week. But just to give us a little variety, I was like, let's not pick the same thing 2 weeks in a row. You know, so if like Ford picked something this week, Brooks can't pick what Ford picked next week. Although maybe that's a dumb rule. Now that I'm saying it out loud to you guys, maybe I need to change that rule. Anyway, I digress. I'm on rabbit trails now. So, enjoy your day today. Enjoy meal planning. If you haven't tried meal planning, you need to try it. I'm serious. It will change your life. And if you struggle with meal planning like I did, try this new strategy because I'm telling you, it is amazing. It's the best thing ever. See y'all next time. Bye.